Meditation and concentration, it's just on its own, but it takes you years to master. So it's just like studying for anything, and afterwards you be a master, you graduate in it, and you can now apply it to your day-to-day activities.
Now, I've had instances, that I saw your dad on stage, and of course they will put your mom in a corpse, in a coffin, and cut it.
Yeah.
Where did the other part of your mom go?
Like my dad said something, and which I've always, but if you ask anybody to define magic, they're going to tell you magic is an act of making the impossible possible. David Copperfield, that's his definition. American magician, that's his definition of magic. But my dad was asked to define magic some time ago. You know what he said? He said, I'm not going to define magic. I'm going to describe magic. I'm going to describe magic as an act, which is better seen than defined. Because basically, if you had to define magic from now till tomorrow, it becomes incomprehensible. You still don't understand, but it's what you see that you believe. You understand? So if my dad goes on stage and put my mom in a coffin and cut her into two, it is exactly what you see that he was doing. And that's the act of entertainment magic. Because if I come out to entertain you with magic, magic is not comedy. Magic is not music. That, okay, I'll come here and you know where I'm going already. Magic, I don't want to know where I'm going. I want to blow you away. I want for you to just feel, put you in a dreamland. I mean, how often do you see someone floating in the air? How often do you see someone's head being taken off? So basically, what is exactly what you see on stage. That's what a magician does, because he must have meditated, and when he's on stage, he'll just get it done because he has rehearsed it and he has meditated over it, and all he needed to get it done successfully is concentrate.
You mean you actually cut your mom?
Yes.
Into two?
There was a time my dad used a gigantic sewing machine. I don't know if you remember then, it was at the National Theatre, and then there was blood and everything. I was a boy. I was very, very young then, and why did he do that? Because there was a write-up in the paper that why does Professor Peller put the wife in a coffin to cut? Why can't he just cut on the bed? So my dad took up the challenge, and he did that at the National Theatre. But after a while, people were now saying that was barbaric. It was barbaric. It was no longer entertaining people because some people were running out of the hall. And Chief Obafemi Awolowo was the chairman of the occasion. He called my dad and he said, "Look, Prof, I don't ever want to see you do this kind of show again. The one you put your wife in a box, cut her like that, we don't see blood, I'm good with it." And people are entertained by that, not seeing blood, and that looked barbaric. So
can you repeat such acts?
I do such acts.
Really?
Yes, but like since I started, since I go back to Nigeria now and I've been doing shows, I look at my audience. Whatever I want to present, I have to put the audience into consideration, because I've actually had a show where I took my sister head off. To me, some people were not entertained. They were really, really scared. And then I stopped doing that hack. I had another corporate show sometime. I did some normal make things disappear, make things appear, make my sister float. Then they were still asking to see cut someone into two. So you can't really satisfy Nigeria audience. But anything my dad did then, I do now, and I do more than that now, because I've been abroad, and since I've been abroad, I've been a member of the International Brotherhood of Magicians. So we've been having meetings and conferences and conventions. So there are loads of innovations which I brought back to Nigeria in the magical entertainment industry.
Do you ever fear that one of these magic thing can turn hoary and the person never come back?
Yeah, well, people do say experience is the best teacher. My dad had it.
Yeah.
My dad had the experience. So I have learned from my dad.
Because there was a time I learned to try to cut your mom and something happened. Then you had to...
She couldn't wake up
Yeah.
the same day and she woke up the next day. That's why I say experience is next teacher, because it was my dad. I think I have experienced it because it was my mom and we have experienced it. So I have learned from that. I've learned from that, and that's why I'm very, very cautious now, and I do my homework right before I go on stage. If the coast is not clear for me, if I'm not able to concentrate, I won't do it. I won't go on stage and do anything.
So it's like your mind goes into another cosmic or something.
Yeah, that's basically what it does. But your mind goes into your subconsciousness, but when you're on stage, you need to concentrate. You don't want any distraction. If anything distracts you, I'll tell you an experience. I was a show at the Muson Center. Well, I don't know. Well, I always say this in interviews that you need to concentrate. I just looked in the audience and there was this lady that was flirting. I mean, if a lady is flirting with you on stage, you could tell. But anything could go wrong if you are carried away. So it happened. It almost happened. I just realized this lady was flirting, and I just closed my eyes. Closed as in my eyes were wide open, but I wasn't seeing anybody. I was just doing what I'm doing and concentrating. But if I was carried away a bit, yeah, my sister was hanging on a feather. If I was carried away a bit, she could have fallen off the feather, and that would have been disastrous for me. So I have learned from my dad's experience, and so I'm very, very cautious, and I make sure I do my homework. And till date, I give God the glory. Nothing has ever got me wrong.
Sorry, sir. Now, because it's a mind thing.
Yes.
On the part of the magician.
Yes.
Now, is it that because your mind has to be at a certain place for the magic to actually work out fine? Now, is the audience also? Are you also messing with their minds? Let me put it that way. Is the audience under any form of hypnosis?
Spell.
Or spell?
No, the audience are not under any hypnosis. The only person that will be under hypnosis, at my command, will be my assistant, which is my sister. She'll be under my hypnosis. But the audience, like I tell someone said that before that, okay, what you just did, you could have hypnotized with the audience. And I said, okay, if I was able to hypnotize you, go and look at the camera. This camera is a machine, so we'll have to be able to hypnotize the camera too. So because the guy was so strong at it, how did you do that? How is that possible? No, I'm sure I was under hypnotism. I said, you were not under hypnotism. It was my sister that was under hypnotism. If you feel you were under hypnotism, the event was recorded. Go and look at the camera, because if I'm able to hypnotize you, how will I be able to hypnotize the camera? So you don't hypnotize the audience. It's my assistant that I hypnotize while I concentrate a lot to just make my what I've meditated to make it happen.
Okay, a magician, or you as a magician, you make, you create, entertain.
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Of course I believe in God. Of course I believe in God. And I'll tell you this. Most of magicians all over the world, I'll tell you 80% magicians all over the world are Christians. Yes, the best magician in the world is a Christian. It's David Copperfield. We have Chris Angel. Chris Angel is a freak, but he's a Christian. My dad was a Muslim, and he was an Alaji. I am a Muslim. I say my prayers. I do the 5 pillars of Islam. So I believe in God. God comes first in whatever we do.
What will you not do as a magician?
Yes. What I'll not do, there, like any other profession, there are do's and don'ts. if you do it, anything can go wrong. So, and these are the normal things. Before I go on stage, I will not drink. Which I just say, when my dad was giving me these rules and guides, I was seeing it as just the normal, you know. Maybe as a kid, maybe I was expecting something bigger than that. That don't do this, don't do that. But you can do everything except for just don't drink, don't
abstain from sex.
Yes, abstain from sex prior to
stage. Really?
Yes, yes.
Like 24 hours or weeks or?
No, not weeks. Just a day. A day, because while you're meditating, you have to be holy.
Okay.
Yes. But I can have sex now. Then, if I have a show and I want to go into meditation, once I started meditating, there's no sex until after the show. So those are the normal things. Don't do this, don't do that. But it's not anything occultic that you don't do all these blood voodoo, and it has nothing to do with that.
Will you be glad if your son or any of your children take after you?
I'm very glad. My son is showing interest, and because he's in school, like I started with my dad too, so he goes on stage with me once in a while now. So I'm glad about it. And basically, there are no magicians in Nigeria. Since my dad died, there's not been any magician in Nigeria. And while I was abroad, people were really giving me the pressure that, what happened to your dad's magic? Did your dad died with magic? Did he train anybody? They said, because I was practicing law abroad, then whenever I see anybody and they said, okay, wherever they introduce me as Zeeto Peller, they'll just say, Professor Peller's son. So what happened to your dad's show? You know, I feel very guilty about it. Just so this man trained me to be a lawyer and trained me to be a magician. And I was the one leading the group. When my dad died, we had shows, me and my siblings, my brothers and my sisters. But it couldn't continue because most of them were in school. So they had to go back to school. So when they were in school, that was when I took a break. That I just had to take a break. And by the time I got back, everybody into the different professions, medical doctors, lawyers, engineers, businessmen. So now I just had to put together a group which consists of me, my sister Peller, my junior brother Peller, and outsiders.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Why do you think that there was that vacuum, as in way, you know, after your dad, there was really nobody else that took interest in magic, not even from your family, but from somebody else, you know, in the country?
Yes, I'll tell you this. Magic, to become a magician, magic schools are not cheap. They are not cheap. Basically, consider it, magic schools are not in Nigeria, they are abroad, and they are not cheap. And for you to go to magic school, you need a kind of recommendation. You need a kind of recommendation from a professional magician. So if anybody is interested in magic from Nigeria, maybe you don't know any professional magicians abroad, so you can't just, how do you now get admitted? You cannot. But if anybody wants to go to magic school, I can recommend. You need like most schools now, they tell you that bring letter of recommendation from your pastor and things like that. So that's how it is, and that no novice can just walk up and say, I want to be a magician. They want to know your pedigree. They want to know your pedigree, where you're coming from, have you had any tutelage and things like that. So basically, I think that's what I can for that. And my dad wanted to build a magic school then because he was into that with the International Brotherhood of Magicians to establish a magic school in Africa. They were testing there, maybe in Nigeria or South Africa before he died. But then I never followed it up.
Yeah, his name, Moshood Abiola, with the former politician and multi-billionaire. Was it a coincidence, and did they ever have a relationship?
Yeah, it was just a coincidence, and they were very good friends.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was just a coincidence because when they met, when I was growing up, I heard about my dad's name was Moshood Abiola, then Peller. MAP, Moshood Abiola Peller. When I was growing up, I heard of Moshood Abiola Kashimawo and things like that. So there was they got to me. I don't know how they got to me, but I remembered going to MK's house with my dad, and MK coming to my house, but we were never related. We were not related in any way, but we were just good friends.
So, what have you got for Nigerians now that you return home?
Yes, what I'm how to do, and we give God the glory. It's really working out. Is to enlighten people that magic is entertainment. Magic is not voodoo. I tell people that if you're coming to see my show, magic show, I want you to watch my show with an open mind. Don't be biased. Don't watch my show as a Christian or as a Muslim or I am an entertainer per se. Just look at it.
It's like a singer.
Yes, like a singer. You just want to be entertained and let me entertain you. That is what I've been able to do. So I've been enlightening people that I will not come on stage and you see me chant anything or put charms here. You wear the normal tuxedo, you wear the normal Indian safaris, you wear that an international magician, you won't see me done any juju, ifunka, or anything. So I don't want people to really have that at the back of their mind, that this is entertainment magic, is nothing to do, and we give God the glory. People are coming to appreciate it. People are not appreciating it because we've been having corporate shows. We have shows with MTN, with Sarat, Nigerian breweries, and a lot of corporate bodies for banquet shows, end of the year shows, and people are now getting to appreciate it. To now even come to think of it, where have you been? Can a Nigerian do this? Someone came up to me and said, "Are you a Nigerian?" I said, "Yes, I'm a Nigerian," for crying out loud. Yeah. So we thank God. God has been faithful. People are appreciating it, and now we're looking to have a big bang for a show, which is it's not just going to be magic. It's going to be magic music comedy. It's like they do on the Broadway in the United States. It's magic music comedy, and that's going to blow the country up because it's a big thing. You're going to see the kind of magic, the kind of thing you can only imagine in your dreams. This is what this show is going to be all about.